Hello and welcome. My name is Bill Terra, and I'd like to introduce to you an online course that my wife Marlene and I are producing for Macrovegan. This course is called Food, Health, and Human Ecology, and it's really the product of the last 50 years of my experience in the health and wellness industry. Uh, I've been teaching, counseling, traveling throughout the world, and it's time to put it all together in one package. So I'm not going to use up any more of your time. I do want you to watch the video that follows, which will give you an idea of an overview of the course and what's contained within it. What we know is that we have a problem with food. We have a problem with food not only in terms of feeding the world, we have a problem with food in terms of eating things which create disease. And we've become more and more aware of this problem. Every time we open a newspaper or a magazine, there's an article that tells us how diet is related to disease and how particular diets might even cure disease. Into the vacuum that's been created by unsubstantiated nutritional theories, we have a crowd of people who are looking for financial advantage from this. Celebrities and doctors who ignored the information for 50 years and people that are touting new miracle cures are all in the market. We've lost the idea of what nutrition really is, because you can't micromanage nutrition. Nutrition is an environmental issue, it's an ecological issue, it's a social issue. It doesn't have to do with looking at food as a chemical delivery system. You can take food apart down into its constituents, but you can't put it back together again. And that's what we really need to look at. If we're going to create a more enlightened view of nutrition, we have to look at all aspects of it. I was very fortunate in my introduction to nutrition because I was able to study with a group of Japanese teachers who came to America to share their ideas and their vision of health with the Western world. Their introduction to me led to over 50 years now of experience of teaching things as diverse as shiatsu massage and oriental diagnosis and different approaches to health and healthcare. Over that time, I've been invited to over 26 countries to share my ideas on nutrition, macrobiotics, human ecology, and the impact of nutrition and health and healing, not only on the mind, but also on the body and on society as a whole. This course, Teaching as If All Life Matters, is a product of those decades of study and experience and travel around the world and meeting different people and working with different clients, and introduces what I feel is a much needed paradigm of nutrition moving into the future. Of course, we need to have superior physical health, and nutrition should address that issue. There are also other topics that need to be taken into account. Social health. What are the implications of the diet that we eat on the next generation, on society as a whole? And what are the implications toward the people that produce our food? What about environmental sustainability? Can we create a diet which not only heals us, but heals the planet as well? And what about economic justice? What about the exploitation of people that grow much of the food that we eat and the food slavery that still exists in the world? And last but not least, ethical clarity. Creating a diet which is helpful and healthy for all life on the planet, human and non-human alike. All of those things are contained within this course. The course is comprised of 15 video presentations which broadly survey the topics that are covered in the course. And that is supplemented by 300 pages of notebooks split into 16 different modules. Each module addresses issues of health, food, and human ecology, and how we can relate all those things together into a comprehensive whole. The course also includes 60 recipes that can illustrate how the dietary principles outlined can be applied in your daily life. All of the pages in your notes are all completely referenced with scientific studies that relate to the topics at hand. And for those of you that wish to have a health coach certificate, a nutritional health coach certificate, testing will be offered on completion of the course at no extra cost. A dedicated Facebook page for a discussion board has already been established, and you will be able to come onto that page at any time and put your questions forward to myself or Marlene, and to discuss issues of health, ecology, and nutrition with other students. We think it's a very exciting prospect. This course marks the beginning of our online presence for Macro Vegan. Uh, the nutrition course, which is out now, and then this will be followed by a health assessment course, which includes Oriental diagnosis. That will be out by the end of the year. And then we'll have our cooking course, online cooking course, and the elements of coaching. Taken all together, these provide a good background for people that are interested in taking their advocacy work out into the world and creating a community of health coaches that are dedicated to improving the health and well-being of everyone on the planet. Thank you. If you're interested, contact us.